okay, alright, that's fine. Okay, I'm feeling too sexy to accept requests. And I'm way too sexy to go unprotected. And she popped a Tesla, now she gonna let you.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. Corinne here. Today's video we are just going to be doing this really pretty glitter ombre and some clouds. I really wanted to do something really pretty and dreamy, so just getting right into it. I am going in with this Young Nails cuticle bit, and I have it on at a speed of 5,000 RPMs, and I'm just using that to push back my cuticles, as well as getting off all of that dead skin off of the nail plate. So I hope everyone is doing well. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for really watching my videos and supporting me here on my channel. I really do appreciate all of the love and support. You guys have been sharing and loving my last video from Shein, so I assume you guys really like those, and so I will be ordering more stuff. And I also, like I mentioned in that video, I ordered some clothes from there, so I'll be doing a try on for those. So yeah, and I didn't forget about the links. I'm doing it right now as soon as I'm done editing this video that's going up now. So I do apologize if the links aren't up there just yet. So now I'm just going in with the sanding band. This is a zebra sanding band. It is a fine grit. If you guys know or don't know, I only use fine grit on my nails or on any of my clients either, or on them too. So I don't like a super rough eye. I've noticed depending on the brand I can get away with a fine grit, and it's still enough for the acrylic to stick. I also got my Agile Beauty Model XS 2.0 drill back. I know either 1 or 2 videos ago I was telling you guys that I had a whole to do with Agile Beauty and trying to get my new drill fixed. I ended up ordering it secondhand and it was broken and all that stuff. So I have a video coming out on that as well, so stay tuned for those. Now I'm just going in with some cuticle nippers, and these should be linked down below on the Amazon wish list. I don't have the affiliate program yet. I'm still a small creator, so I will soon have that, but until then, everything is listed down below. Also, I don't cut the cuticles on all of my clients. For me, I just have really long eponychiums. That is the dry white cuticle. The cuticle is a live skin, but the white part is the eponychium that is touching the nail plate. That's kind of what, you know, we have to push back. So I don't take it off for every client, but I do for me or any of my clients who have longer eponychiums or a lot of that dead skin. And of course I'm getting all those little hangnails too. So now I'm just going in with these tips. I tried to order the same ones that I had at work, that one of my coworkers gave me, and they were totally not the right ones. So I ordered more, and now I have like 3 sets of these tips. So yeah, those should be linked to. If not, I will be updating that wish list as well, because I know I've been ordering a few things since I've updated it. So yeah, I normally use KDS glue. Unfortunately, I didn't have any, so right now I'm just going in with this Kiss Max Speed. I think it's like 20-second glue or something like that, and I'm making sure to pinch the sides. These tips are a little bit thicker, not in a bad way, but they're very sturdy, and I want to make sure that the tips are nice and flush sidewall to sidewall. So you'll see me pinch the sides. So now that I have all of my tips on, I'm just cutting everything down to size, and I'm using these straight edge clippers just to make sure everything is nice and straight. Behind my hands on the left, you'll see my tip cutter with the magnets, and that's how I make sure everything is the exact same length and they're nice and even. Because pinkies tend to be a little bit shorter, I do add one more magnet just to make sure that they are the same length. And I don't count mine out. You can, so like let's say some people like one, I've noticed that one magnet is small, I think 2 or 3 magnets is kind of medium, and so on and so forth. And so, you know, whatever you decide you would like your lengths to be, but for me that's kind of what works. And I will actually count those for you the next time I'm by my desk, and I'll update you guys on how many magnets I use for each length. But normally I just adjust it to the client. So the first bottle was the Gelish pH Bond, and that's just dehydrator. I used a little bit of Young Nail Swipe on a manicure brush just to get all the excess dust off. And now I'm going in with the Pro Bond from Gelish, and then I'm using 2 coats of that, and then going in with 1 coat of the Young Nails Protein Bond. Apparently I did not do that today. Okay, that's kind of different. This might be old because normally, well, now I put on 2 coats of primer and then 1 coat of protein bond on top of that, and then lay my acrylic. These nails are still on. I think maybe I was testing to see if I liked whichever one better, but so far so good. I don't have any lifting or any problems. So yeah, I will definitely keep you guys updated on that. Now I'm just going in with some custom glitter mixed acrylic. I believe I have these in a video for when I custom mix all of my acrylics. These should be included in that video. And it's just some glitter and some iridescent glitter mixed together with a little bit of clear, and I'm using that as a base for my ombre. So for glitter ombres, you can actually use 2 different you can do it 2 different ways to get 2 different effects. So the way I'm doing it is I'm putting the glitter on first. That way the nude is blending into the acrylic underneath. And that will give a different type of look versus laying the nude first and then putting the acrylic on top of the nude, and the acrylic is blending up into the nude. So you can have 2 different looks. I may try that the next time I do a glitter ombre, because I do have a few more colors I want to try very, very soon. So I'm very excited about that. Especially because Valentine's Day is coming up, and I love these nails, but it's almost time for me to get rid of them and switch them out. You guys know I like to play around with color and do colored acrylic and gel polish and all that fun stuff. So I will be doing that very, very soon, and I'll be filming that for you guys. This brush is the same brush that I almost always use. This is the iGel Beauty size 18 Kolinsky brush, and unfortunately it's been sold out for years. So this is my one and only favorite brush, and so I've been on the hunt for another one similar to it. I did buy the size 12, and it's just a little too small. So I will be checking and looking around. I've kind of been doing it, but I'm hoping at some of the nail supply stores that there will be a different size that I can use, because the 18 is a teeny bit too big. It's good for what I need, but I want one in a 16. That way I can go between the 2, and it'd be a little bit better for fills. I also will feel like I'm not wasting as much monomer. As you see me kind of going back in and make sure I'm taking more off. And still, sometimes my acrylic still ends up a little bit runny. It was cold in the salon. I'm not at the salon, I'm at home. It was cold at my house, because normally I'm home and it's just cooler. I don't know why it's always cold in my house, but so it was a little bit runny, plus I still had a lot of monomer left in my brush. So that kind of plays a factor into why the acrylic is running all over the place. So we will have to file and fix that. So I'm just placing that bead of acrylic near my cuticle, kind of in the middle-ish of the nail, and then bringing it down. I do apologize that this is not in the frame. I switched to a different camera instead of using my phone. So I'm trying to get used to the angle and the setup, as I also have it right in front of me, and it's kind of hard to see around the camera. You know, without trying to do my nails while looking in the viewfinder. So I do apologize about that. I'm trying to figure out a better way to film these. That way they're one, clearer, because I hated the way they looked on my phone, and that way I am in frame so you guys can actually see what I'm doing.
Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I definitely forgot to tell you guys. This acrylic is the Mia Secret Cover Blush, I believe. And it does have a little tiny hints of glitter in it, so I felt like that would be a very nice complementary color to the glitter acrylic. I can't talk. To the glitter acrylic that I used underneath. And like I said, that was my own custom mix, and I just named it Pixie Dust, so I'm just using the Mia Secret on top of there. In the background, you'll see me kind of placing my brush down and placing, like, I'll dip my brush into the acrylic and then flip it over and drain out the back of the bead. That way it's a little bit drier, and you'll also get a little bit more opacity, so it's not as sheer and it won't run as much. So I just went in with a small bead, and you'll see me go in with a couple of small beads just to make sure that everything is blended out nice and evenly. I'm sorry, y'all, I really can't talk for this voiceover. Oh my gosh. Now I'm just going in with the Mia Secret Clear Acrylic just to encapsulate these nails. And I'm not bringing the clear all the way up to the cuticle. On some nails I may, just in case if they need a little bit of extra structure. But it's more so over the blend where the nude meets the glitter and building up the tip of the nail, because the glitter is not going to be strong as clear acrylic, so we're just encapsulating and adding the strength back into the nail.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing pussy slides in both ears. Dice rolling on the Las Vegas strip tonight. Slip that on and we might miss the fight. Fuck a night, I keep the wallet in my shorty bag. You know she wasn't mine when she tattooed that ass. I'm a lover boy, she love the toys. Keep it coming, you a rider. Just that roll myself a J and count my figure shit. It's that stepping out, I feel like I'm that nigga shit. I drop 30 on this room, we ain't gon' sleep for shit. If I catch you nodding off, then it's gon' be some shit. Well, you can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. Well, I'm stunner till I die. You can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. Well, I'm stunner till I die. I just run it up before I go. Would you tell the world my secrets if I let you close? Yeah, my baby, some action. These days, oh my yeah, niggas be blasting. Living in the middle, this shit might drive you mad. Feeling pretty mixed up, but this life shit ain't all bad. Bloody blood and murder, there ain't no second chances. Well, you can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. Well, I'm stunner till I die. You can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. Well, I'm stunner till I die.
So now that the acrylic is all laid and dried, I'm going in with this 80 grit hand file. It's just a generic zebra grit hand file, and I'm just making sure that the shape is nice and crisp and going over the top surface of the nail. I do shape my nails twice, once before, well, like 2 to 3 times, just to ensure that the shape is very clean. I am currently working on my application to make sure that is very smooth, so I don't have much filing to do in the end. And I also did cut out me shaping my nails with the e-file. So again, I do file about 2 to 3 times, once before, if I'm doing a full set, before I lay the acrylic. I do it after the acrylic is dry, just to make sure it is nice and crisp, so I can see where I need to use my e-file to shape and buff the top of the the top of the nail. And then the third time is after I go in with the e-file, just to make sure that everything is nice and crisp.
It's high and niggas won't take it. Hey, I'm having my way. Said out here having this way. Way out here having this way. And like the third me go out. Take me. What? Go to the Drake.
Next, I'm going in with a buffer just to get rid of all those scratches and to make sure that there are no more lumps and bumps anywhere in the nail. And this just makes sure we have a completely smooth surface, as well as buffing underneath the nail to make sure that there's no hanging acrylic or anything sharp underneath that the client may want to pick at. And it will also kind of take away from the cleanliness and the clean look of your nail. I do feel like buffing the surface of the nail is necessary. I can definitely tell when, because I have started incorporating this into my routine, I do notice when I forget to do it on clients in the polishing stage versus when I do it on clients. So I would definitely say buffing is a good step to have, unless you have, or you can use your e-file or your sanding band for a super smooth top coat, not top coat, but a super smooth surface for your polish. Now I'm just going in and taking off all the excess dust, and I'm using some Young Nail Swipe on the brush to get rid of anything in the cuticles as well as underneath the nails. Or you can have your client go to the sink and wash their hands with the brush and make sure that they scrub their nails all around and in the crevices. Next, I'm just going in for the design. Like I said, we're doing some cloud nails, and I am taking just some white polish from Beetles on a dotting tool and creating these little humps. They're just going to look like the top of the cloud, and then going in with a little bit of acetone or alcohol, whatever you have handy. I'm just using acetone, and I'm going to blend out the bottom of the clouds. In doing that, will kind of make them look a little bit more wispy, kind of like little cute cumulus clouds up in the sky. So it just makes them look super cute and wispy and really dreamy. It's a really pretty look. I feel like doing this design is super easy, especially for beginners. It doesn't take too much artistic power to do. So I feel like it's simple but very cute and pretty. And of course, you can always go in and add some bling or do the little starbursts or like the lens flare kind of look. So you can go in and definitely add stuff to this, but I just wanted something very simple and pretty today. Simple-esque, because it's not quite simple. We do have a glitter ombre, for crying out loud, but I just thought it was going to be a very nice touch. Let me know down below if you guys like these types of videos. Do you prefer the video to be slowed up, or do you like watching acrylic tutorials in real time? Let me know how you guys feel about that. That way I can make sure the next couple of videos are nice and edited the way you guys would like to look at them. And let me know if you guys will be trying this tutorial down below. I would love to know what you guys are going to do with it. And if you do try, tag me. I would love to see what you guys come up with. And my handle is at CEE the difference, or see the difference. And I'm just adding, just asking you guys to just tag me. That way I can see what you guys do with this design. I will be showing you guys the finished product in just a few. After I cure this, I'm going to go in with some top coat, and that's going to be pretty much it for this video. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and again, thank you guys so much for all of your support on my last video. And I can't wait to bring out more content for you guys. So yeah, I think that's all I got. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Try to come back when you're famous. I always want to prove, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not basic. You wanna get with me, stop. Those on this side, those over on this side. Hey. Told me about all your insecurities for what? Drag me like 2 hours to your family's house for what? Said you need some time, but I should stick around for what? Always felt like sticking around's the same as being stuck. That's that shit that drives me crazy. It like guns with the aching and getting under my skin. Pretty little young thing.